are you looking at me like that? Or something? Well, what else? What other rules am I missing out on?
None that I'm aware of in this area, anyways.
So the only rule is no reclining.
In these window seats, yes.
Okay, so would 2 pillows be okay?
If you could just sit up with your back against the wall.
Yeah.
If you're in a chair.
Because, you know, the more pillows you add, the more you sit up.
Sure. Okay.
What?
Hey, we also backpacks are left.
I just gotta go get some milk. Do you want to go get the milk for me?
No, you can grab it real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, just want to document that these people have stayed parked here overnight. Okay, it's 5:40 in the morning, and they have the signs in the courthouse, and I don't see them having gotten any tickets. None of these cars. So the enforcement might only be against me. I don't know what the heck they got a cattle car for. So that's interesting how it's gonna work like this. Selective enforcement. Okay, so I was able to take an embroidery needle and put this Daily Roamer wording in here. This hat stands up on its own. It's really a thick, I don't know if I could say it's a really good insulator. It's definitely thick. It stands right up. And then I just use this embroidery needle and use just regular thread to do a little wording. I kind of want to put YouTube in eventually somewhere. It's got to stay on the merino wall though. You can see the back. The back should never really show. I just want to talk about this. This has been going on all day. But I feel like the backflow in my heart chamber is loosened up and allowing blood to flow back into the heart every so often. It's got that squishy feeling I've experienced in the past. What could have caused it is what I'm trying to figure out. I think it's the ham burritos that I had at Safeway. Either it was the ham preservatives, or it's the or chemicals maybe packaging that got cooked into the food, or and then those are my two main suspects. Or it could be the pecans. The pecans usually send my heart going crazy. I had that last night. That takes some time to catch up, but usually that's for more more likely to cause rapid heartbeat. But this feeling in my heart, it's like it's scattering my thoughts. It's stagnating. It's like really a short-term stagnation for like 2 seconds. It'll hit and then clear. Things relax and clear, and it's doing that to my thought patterns too. So my heart is a little erratic, and my thought patterns are a little erratic. And I believe it's from the ham burrito. I mean, it happened afterward, and I had my concerns about the ham burrito. So it's a scary time, and it mostly seems to affect while I'm walking too. When I sat for a couple of hours, I didn't feel it at all. It's like when I'm moving, the problem brings itself out, where the heart feels like it's skipping a beat, or there's some kind of a backflow, fibrillation issue.
Hello.
Right? Alright, there's somebody going around smashing windows like crazy. They did it at the bus station, they did it at the train station, and here too. This person is terrible. Alright, I've been getting a lot of these fruits. Oh man. And I'm really enjoying mixing it with my very sour ferments. So it's kind of like the sweet and sour. Oh no, I don't want to. I got some liquid I'm pouring in. I didn't want to do that. I forgot. I just they're kind of big, so they make big splashes. Um, so you just kind of mix it in. You don't want too much. That's the thing. You gotta watch when you get ferment as sour as mine. You can only take it in a swallow at a time. Not even a full swallow, a slurp at a time. So just covering these is really nice. Right. So I get a little bit on the spoon too, but just giving a coating to these fruits. Yeah, it's not it's not too sour, and the fruit generally is too sweet by itself. So I want to maybe cut it up so it has more surface area. But yeah, this is a good mix. The sour can be a little overwhelming by itself. The sweetness that's kind of addicting, but you gotta kind of fight that. You can get too much sweet in your body, obviously, and one of the best ways to balance it out is with sour, with fermenting them. Right, so I've been parking back and forth in this spot pretty much between here and the Justice Center across the street. It's been very peaceful. And with the laundromat, I've been getting good internet. It's been very nice. I liked it. Last night at 12:30 a.m., I heard this odd screeching. I tried to record it on my voice recorder, but it's some raccoon got into the dumpster and was like scared or something. So I walked over and scared it away. Alright, so this thing is actually holding after I broke it. See, it broke right there. I super glued it, and then it broke again. But then I just realized that I could still hold it just by tightening it. I don't do any extreme sports with this thing. All I do is just put it on my backpack here. And I'm thinking I probably want to change up sides, because just for variety. I have it on this outside and it seems to make it angled down a little bit. I should have probably put it more in the center. I could do that on this side, but how I broke this thing was I was pretty much sleeping on it. I got elbowed. I elbowed it, and it was attached to my backpack, so I was sleeping on my backpack. But I'm thinking, well, I don't know. So I super glued this thing, and then it broke again. I just can't lose this piece. Probably best to keep it all together when I don't have the camera attached to it. See, if I had this screw in, then when I elbowed it, I would have put pressure on all three, reducing the chances. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, so I tighten it up. Oh, there it's moving. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's pushing on this one. It's putting the pressure on that one now. I'm gonna try to re-glue it, but the first just one gluing in the center is not enough, because I barely pushed on it to get things put together. So yeah, that's a setup. I can't be so reckless with it. I got this at a Walmart. They don't normally sell these. I don't even know what to call it. It's like not a hat. It's like a hat clip type of thing, but you can't put it on the bill of your hat because the camera's too heavy. But it's pretty nice, actually. I didn't realize how nice it was until I realized I could just put it on the straps of my backpack. And nobody has questioned the camera yet. And if anybody does, pretty much it just comes down to that it's simply a hiking camera, and that's it. I'll just answer it that and see if they delve further into it.
My drink. I don't know whether the machine made it or somebody back there made it. I have no idea.
The machine made it.
So I go to hand her 20. She says, no, sir, we don't accept cash.
I'm gonna walk up to this vehicle here. It's for sale. I'm surprised. They got like no trespassing signs, but they are selling this, so they are inviting people to come on to check it out, consider buying it. Some tread. Pretty neat. Still got the original wood, and oh man, the gas tank is right under the seat. I don't know how visible that is. That is, oh man, I never really knew. It makes sense. Okay, a wooden steering wheel. I wonder how much they're asking. A 16,000 miles? It's got knobs like the old Deuce and a Half. And the shifter? What? Okay, that's pretty cool. And they had to wire the door because it's got the latch. Wooden floorboards, wooden pedals, metal pedals. Wow, this thing is so authentic. They have to gut it all out. They would have to gut it all out. I wonder if you could just open this. It looks like you could just open up the side. What is... something stopping me? Nope. It's 4 spark plugs. There must be like a crank, right? I didn't see how you start it. Very, very rusty. The tires are kind of modern, actually. So that's curious. And then they're selling a camper. I wonder if people can go in. Take a look at that and just use nails. Wow. Oh, $1,000. Okay. That's pretty cool. Side view mirror. And then this camper, which they probably locked. They didn't put, oh, $1,500. You could put on your truck if you own a truck. Oh, it's locked. Okay, well, yeah, they locked it. They double locked it. Just some tiny thing. It's pretty neat. This is a little weird scenario. They've diverted the water flow from the canal so they could do road construction of a very big nature. Looks like they deal with the water flow. Okay, the water's going through a pipe, so they added a pipe to control the water flow under the road. They had to dig pretty deep. That's more than 5 feet. And it closes off the sidewalk, so there's no access down further down, I don't know, 6th Street, I don't know, one road, Oak Street, one off of the main street. And today's a Sunday. I hear a motor running. I don't know if, yeah, it's a generator of some kind.